I believe that the soul is the moral function of our being. It is how we operate the mind, heart, and body. It is the container of our morale and our wounded selves. What happens when a container has reached its capacity to hold within it all of its silent wounds? A connotation of being occurred for one student at Clark Atlanta University during her first year on the path to a doctorate degree in social work. See how her story has invoked a generational enchantment of whispers in the DNA. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Hey, what did I miss last time?
Okay, so basically you missed a discussion between Dr. Mann and Dr. Wisdom where Dr. Mann was talking about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Frederick Douglass and a whole bunch of other powerful male influences within the Black Power movement and how it created a wedge in between women and men because women had to fight for gender roles, but then after Black women had to fight for not only gender roles, but they had to fight for gender and race rights.
Yeah. So basically, my brother Martin Luther King and Frederick Douglass and, the big homie Malcolm X, they all had different visions, you know what I'm saying? They had the same vision, but they had different viewpoints of the vision, you know what I'm saying? So Frederick Douglass came up with this plan, right? This plan for all the women to come together and impact their way socially, you know what I'm saying?
Did I not just say that?
Let me stop you right there because that's when Dr. Wisdom made her presence known. And basically it was like she was saying, wait, I was right there. She was talking about Dorothy Heights. How pretty much she didn't agree with the way Frederick Douglass had structured a portion of his movement. Understand her contribution to the civil rights, okay? Dr. Wisdom then went on bringing up points about the womanist theory versus the feminist theory.
No one is ever gonna call on me to see my gifts. I'm invisible. They won't believe in what I see. In my truth, as I know, I won't become the professor I dreamed to be. No one ever listens to me. I told him I didn't want to be touched like that. But he didn't listen. Family, my mother, my grandmother, they won't believe me. They won't believe me. Why would they?
Why would they? That's a good question. Because this fantasy land that this lady's talking about, it ain't real. Women fighting for other women? More like women fighting other women. That's all I've ever seen, and that's all I know. We're still getting over the bruises we got from the wife of my mom's boyfriend. She took her frustrations out on us in the middle of the streets of New Orleans. And where was Mom? She was nowhere to be found. She didn't even defend us. We're all the way here in Atlanta, and she's still not here. So stop all your whining. Women in our life are meek, silent, and straight up pushovers. You had your chance to play the invisible role, and look where that's got us. So I'll take it from here, and best believe we will no longer be pushed to the side or looked over. If everybody can go through life hurting us and taking our virginity in all aspects, then we can be those strong women too. This is the
Shut up! And listen to what they're trying to say. I know she ain't talking to me.
I know, right? She ain't the professor. Enchante, you okay, girl?
I'm sorry, y'all. This information is just new to me. I've been so isolated from this type of information. Where I come from, women were always hurting each other. They were constantly fighting each other. I never saw anything similar to what you're talking about. Thank you all for recapping me on this